With every situation, there are pros and cons. And with the higher oil price, this will naturally be a boon for oil exporting countries.
The commodity exporters in our part of the world are likely to benefit from what we're seeing prices do. In particular, the oil exporters like Nigeria, and as well as those that export metals and minerals, such as the DRC, Zambia, and the likes of Guinea.
But then there's the vastly more global economic negative impact, a knock-on effect on all other prices, particularly for countries that are net importers of oil and petroleum products.
Most of the resources for Africa come in from Europe and from the Middle East. So what you'll see is as prices go up, the prices of oil and products that get imported into Africa are also going to go up. And it will be more difficult in some instances to get as much product as people might like.
Market analysts say the US is actually self-sufficient when it comes to its oil needs, and that the move to ban Russian energy products was more symbolic than anything else. The real worry is the potential for the wings of global economic growth to be clipped.
It doesn't seem as if markets are pricing in a recession per se, but they are pricing in lower growth, and that lower growth could combine with higher inflation to form what we call a stagflationary scenario. So that is when growth is slowing down and inflation is accelerating.
This is a worst-case scenario which would see growth curtailed. And with inflation set to rise, central banks may be even more aggressive in raising interest rates, putting economies still recovering from the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic further on the back foot. Nampumelelo Siziba, SABC News, Johannesburg.
All right, let's continue to look at the markets now. And the Russia-Ukraine conflict has seen some doom and gloom across world markets. But today we'll zoom in on the rand, which is actually rising higher again. A good surprise, perhaps. At the close of business, the rand trading at 15.05 to the dollar. That's where it's hovering around right now. That's more than 1.5% stronger. So why is the rand rising? Well, it's because of higher commodity prices. The price of oil is the one that we're all fretting about as motorists or passengers, and it could have very dark implications for the economy as a whole. But the bright spot is that other commodities, including gold, platinum and palladium, have also been rising. The South African miners that sell these even make higher profits when the rand is weaker because, of course, they sell their products in dollars. So even though the rand is seen as a riskier currency and there have been some losses, it is shrugging off the Russia-Ukraine crisis for now. And there you can see the stronger rand.